I have a question really quickly before he gets here. If you read a text from your girlfriend, right? Some guy texted your girlfriend, I had fun last night. Would you think it's bad?
What did you do?
No, it's not like that. No, listen, no. Literally not even like that. No, I swear to God, it wasn't. No. Yeah, but like, would you think it's bad?
I would need context. I'm not one person to jump.
Take my phone.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he always has handcuffs. Just take my phone. Just take.
Okay,
I can't do it. Just go with it.
Oh, I was gonna say that. Also, Lana called me yesterday or 2 days ago when I woke up for literally an hour.
No.
I tweeted something. And I was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna wake up to do some small shit and then go back to sleep." And she called me and she said something about you leaning with like Tommy T or something like that.
Me what?
What's that about?
Me what's leaning?
A female having a male friend? The blasphemy. I mean, they must be fucking, am I right?
Okay.
So wait. So you're telling me Lana called you, right? And you didn't call me?
No, because I wanted to talk to you about it in person.
Okay.
I wanted to talk to Lana in person too, but then I never got to call her. Because I didn't know what she meant. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what do you mean? Like, so what? Like, that's literally what I told her. I was like, so what? I don't get what that means.
She thinks I'm trying to fuck Tommy T.
But she's trying to get me mad about that?
Well, I don't know. Oh, I've just been hanging out there because every time I wake up on the sack, there's nobody there and I'm sad.
I have a question.
Honest.
Are you close with Amanda?
I mean, I just started hanging out with them recently, so I'm not like close with them, but they're cool. Why?
You know how the Hydra boys and the other boys are with Mandem. They're not on like good terms. So they're not on.
Why?
They're not on bad terms. So they're not on good terms.
But why?
I don't know. It could be anything.
I thought the war was over.
But yeah, just because the war is over doesn't mean they're automatically back in good terms.
Okay, so what's the implication there?
How do I word this? It's like people in on my crew. Hold on, I'm trying to word this, and I'm tired. So give me a second. They were telling me like, oh, Elena's starting to hang out with Mandem. What's going on with that? And I'm like, well, who else is she gonna hang with? We're not around. Like, they're already like questioning.
Why are they questioning me?
Oh, because you're hanging out with the Mandem.
But
they do the same thing to Saint, remember? Or I guess you don't.
Yeah, but I'm not in Hydra. They've made that clear.
Well,
so
I'm just saying,
is it a problem?
Well, yeah, for them, I don't really care.
But what do you mean for them?
Yeah, because they don't like the Mandem. It's not like you're a part of Mandem or whatever. You're not with any of them. Like you're just friends. Because like, who else are you gonna hang out with, right? Angels who? It's not a big deal. I was just letting what they were thinking, and I didn't want that to affect if you hung out with them maybe every once in a while. I feel like that choice may be pushed if it leads to it, right? They were already like, oh, Elena's hanging with Mandem, blah, blah. I said, if she can hang out with whatever the fuck she wants, I know she's not gonna, because they're already like, oh, Lana was subtweeting this, and that. And they're trying to like plant that in my head or whatever. And I was like, listen, I don't.
But what are they trying? Why?
Well, because since you're hanging out with the Mandem, they're like trying to push you. They're trying to make me push you away from me. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm happy that you're hanging out with them and all that. I just want to let you know that you might hear shit, and I don't want you to be surprised or anything. You get me?
So two main things came out of this conversation. Hydra doesn't like that Elena's hanging out with the Mandem and is using it against Aleks, saying that like they should break up, whatever. So Elena's like, what the fuck? Why is Hydra doing that? Because she trusted Hydra, and they've shown her their meth lab. They've shown her a bunch of warehouses and everything. So she's like, what the fuck? Like, why don't they trust me? The only reason why Elena's started hanging out with the Mandem in the first place is because they don't wake up the same time she does. And Elena had that kind of like loyalty to Hydra initially, but hearing that, obviously Hydra doesn't think very highly of her. So she's like, what the fuck? She's like, that's fucked up. Number 2, obviously, Lana called him, but Aleks redeemed himself by saying he doesn't care. And Aleks was very much a dub in this conversation, I'm not gonna lie, even though he's speech negative 1,000. That Aleks said that he probably won't be able to change his schedule. So ultimately, even though he doesn't have any issues with them hanging out, if two people don't see each other, it can cause them to drift apart, right? No, they would never go to war because Elena's literally solo. Elena's literally solo. And nobody would fight for her, you know? It's the sad part. But nobody would fight for her. Ultimately, even though she is dating Aleks, Aleks wouldn't leave Hydra to protect Elena.